Hey, welcome to another episode of Legion Elite Motorsports. I'm your host, Isaiah. And in today's episode, we're going to be doing power mirror conversion onto the Mirage. So, let's see what that looks like and let's dive in. Okay, welcome back. All right, so we're doing the power mirror modification. So, you go to the junkyard or wherever, get yourself a power mirror, take the 3 bolts off, put the new 3 bolts on, slide the wire through the hole, and then, okay, so after you bolt it in, you have your plug. Make sure you take the plug, you're gonna need that. And then you can do it one of 2 ways. You can run it through here and run it alongside the rubber, zip tie it up, slide it through, poke a hole or whatever. But technically I'm doing it the hard way, which is running it in the rubber. So I pushed it through, and I think it's peeking up right over there. So I'm gonna grab these needle nose and see if I can grab it, pull it through, and then slide it through this hole here. Okay, once it's through, hang it down or try to get it as far down as possible so you can see it, because there's going to be some wiring that needs to be done. But yeah, so once that part is done, you can close your door back up, because there's no more wiring that's required pertaining to the door. So let's do that and we'll be back. Okay, and on the opposing side, you see there's a little body filler there that needs to be moved out of the way so you can get your new wire through, that being this one. And now we have to put all of these parts back in, which is a little difficult, but definitely a 2-hand job. So we got to do the bottom, put that back in, do the top, put that back in, and it'll look like it was a factory option. So let's get that done and see what we got. So just a quick breakdown of the door. There's 1 screw here, 1 screw in here, 1 screw over here, 1 screw right here. Then the door panel comes off. Simple enough. Everything else is held on with snaps all the way on the bottom, and that's pretty much about it. So we're gonna get this driver's side door panel off and continue. And when you're running this wire, the way I'm running it, this window has to be all the way up, just so you know. Okay, so from this side, the harness is going to end pretty much right there. So you want to build 3 wires to pretty much go across from here all the way over to the switch. Now, for the driver's side, you technically don't have to extend the harness, but you should, because it's a little tight trying to plug in the button here. But besides that, it's not too bad as far as reaching, which I guess is kind of good because the button will never fall out. But anyway, so you have to wire in all of the wires from the left side and the right side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide in a diagram right over here, and you can look at it while you're understanding what side is what. So left side is driver's side, right side is passenger side, simple as that. And then the plug, this is gonna be the plug. Make sure you get, again, when you go to the junkyard and pull one of these mirrors out, this is the coupe mirror, or the little case that's sealed. Gotta see if I can find a 4-door one that's sealed, because obviously it's a subtle difference. It has an incline on the coupe, doesn't have that on the 4-door. So anyway, so you want to make sure that you get the mirror, the wiring harness that goes to here, and then you want to cut it from the big fat plug. And same deal here, you want to bring it down from there, cut it from the big fat plug, and then you want to make sure that you get, sorry, vehicle's passing by. Then you want to make sure that you get the button and the harness. So the harness itself, cut it as long as possible. So if it goes way down, like, you know, way far down, cut it as far as possible so you have some length to reach each side, and take it from there. So now we can test it out. I also wanted to show you where I put the power and ground for the mirrors. Now, of course, you can put these anywhere you see fit, but while I was down here, I ended up putting the ground right there. Then I seen this empty space here, and let me see if I could focus. So yep, so I seen this empty space here. I used my probe to see if there was power going to it, and there was. So I just slid it in as if it belonged there. So it has constant power. So, all right, brings us to another night. So after you hang up everything, plug in your factory button. Now it's time to see if this thing will work. Hey, hey, hey! That's awesome. Oh, that's great. No more having to reach over. Okay. How about this one? Make sure these are all working. Oh yeah. Oh, that's great. All 4 motions. I'll adjust that once I'm on the road. But that is it. It is complete. Yeah, everything's working good. That's beautiful. Fog lights. Oh yeah, okay. Yep, filled up all my switches. Or at least what used to be empty now is full. I'm pretty sure I have more left. But that's perfect. All right. And I also want to give a huge shout out to Paul for helping out with the wiring diagram. I actually got the link from Mirage.net and kind of redid it so you can actually see it a little bit better. And boom, that's how we got this info. So again, huge shout out, appreciate it. And yes, we're moving in the right direction, getting stuff done. And with that being said, we're going to call it an episode there. If this is the type of things you like to watch, definitely consider subscribing. But until then, I'll see you next episode. And remember, knowledge is power. See you next time.